Daily Meditations, Day 9, January 9th, 2021. We're still in the theme of On the Path, and we're reading pieces from In the Outer Court. In the Outer Court, by the way, comes from Judaism, from the temple of... So it is said that the Ark of the Covenant is in the center of the temple, and there is an inner court surrounding the Ark. Then there is an outer court where there have been teachings and writings which have been taken and put into this meditations book. The study of theosophy says, the study of theosophy is the study of all religions put together to figure out the most useful and applicable wisdom from each religion. And right now we are in Judaism and Christianity, which is really cool. Today's reading says, "And remember, when the eyes are open, the greatness of the task seems more than in the days when the eyes were closed. That to him who has begun to tread the path must seem far higher and longer than it can look to those whose eyes are dim on the hither side of the gate." So this reading can be split up into two parts, and I'll now focus on the first part. And remember, when the eyes are open, the greatness of the task seems more than in the days when the eyes were closed. This is another measure of ignorance and being asleep, so to say. When you're awakened, you see more of what's going on in the world. You see the good, the bad. You see how hard it is to achieve everything. You see how easy some things are. It's literally like hindsight is 2020. That's what this is saying. You can look back and know how to react to any situation, and you can know how to accomplish basically anything if you could put today's self into your past self. And that's what this is saying. When you are awake, the task seems more than when your eyes were closed. And the second part, that to him who has begun to tread the path must seem far higher and longer than it can look to those whose eyes are dim on the hither side of the gate. The same logic from the first part of this reading applies to the second, but the second applies directly to the path that we're talking about. The path to spiritual enlightenment, happiness, being saved, however you want to look at it. But once you step on the path, your eyes are open to a whole world of other stuff. Let me share my story. So when I got this book, I got it along with a bunch of other books from my great-great-grandmother. She was a very spiritual person, which is surprising coming from a very Christian life and bringing up and living in a Christian place. She was really into Hinduism, Buddhism, spirituality, theosophy. She was into all of it. And I inherited her books from my grandmother. And this opened my eyes to a whole new world of how to look at the self, the universe, consciousness, how to think, knowledge, all of it. So many doors were open that I never would have gone through had I not gotten these books. And it really is a blessing and a curse at the same time. I feel cursed with all this knowledge that I'm able to learn. I'm cursed with all these things I'm able to learn, and I'm blessed that I'm even able to learn them in the first place. And even some of the things in the books, I'm blessed to have the internet to be able to look up what things mean. Like, for instance, Satchidananda and other Vedic terms from Hinduism. I have no idea. I would have no idea what they meant had it not been for those books, for the awakening inside me in my life. And I'd say once I got those books is when I was set on the path. And reading this every day has been changing me since getting it. And that is just one of my personal stories about starting the path, which I am now hoping to share with you guys. And I hope you get set on the path yourselves. It's a journey. It's a lifelong journey, maybe multiple lifetimes of a journey. Who knows? We'll find out. But I really, really enjoy that my eyes are now open to all of this stuff, that my mind is now awake to a lot more of the knowledge that this world has to offer. The other day I was talking to my dad. We were talking about Christianity and these books that I had, and he was talking about the Bible and the truth about Christianity and stuff. And I mean, I agree with him, But I also had to tell him, look, I have to branch out and look at other things. You can't find the truth by staring at only one thing. You have to look at it all. Look at all the evidence. Form a conclusion based on all the evidence you have found. Test and repeat. Scientific method here. You have to look at everything to find the truth. Even if it's like completely wrong stuff, there could be truth found in all the crazy things. I hope that you can get on the path yourself. I hope that you can open your eyes to what the world has to offer, what ancient knowledge, ancient teachings have to offer. And I hope it helps you out in life. And I hope that you help other people in life. And with that, I will read today's meditation one more time. And remember, when the eyes are open, the greatness of the task seems more than in the days when the eyes were closed. That to him who has begun to tread the path must seem far higher and longer than it can look to those whose eyes are dim on the hither side of the gate. Thank you.